Hello guys, welcome back. Today we are doing something a little different because I'm kind of tired of playing Breath of the Wild. So today I'm starting a new save of Hades and I'm going to see if I can beat the game first try. Now this is probably not going to go very great. Oh wait. Okay. I had to change which controller it was on because it was not on my controller.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully. Goodbye, Father.
We start at 50 on this game. I've been playing Hades 2 recently, and on that game, you start with 30, which is like way worse. Significantly worse. I've gotten a lot farther in that game than I have in this one though, so we'll see. Yeah, so I don't know. It's been a while since I played this game. I Hades 2 just has a lot more you can do in it, so I've been playing that game a lot more. But first time I played this again after getting Hades 2, I did make it all the way to the end, and that was only my second time beating the game. So I guess it was good practice for this game. This game doesn't seem like seriously different. It's just like different weapons mostly. Oh dang, I've already taken 10? That's crazy. Oh boy. Oh, I'm not gonna beat it the first time out. Not even close. My biggest like downfall playing this game is that I cannot dodge. I rely mostly on just having a lot of health to beat these games because if I have a lot of health, I can fight. I just I I can't dodge. It's too much. Especially when these like if I play this game for long enough, it'll make my fingers cramp really badly. Ooh, we already got Dionysus. Okay, knowing now I'm probably not gonna make it to the end, we're gonna at least try to make it through Asphodel. Because the Bone Hydra is not that hard to beat. At least when I have full upgrades. It might be really hard to beat if I don't have full upgrades. I'm also hoping my mic doesn't go out during this filming, because last time I filmed a video, my mic just completely went out for the last 20 minutes. So, hoping that does not happen again. Okay, well, so far this isn't that bad. I'm gonna say that and then immediately regret saying that. Honestly, I think the sword is one of like the, well, okay. It's not as good as the fists. It's not one of the worst weapons, but it's not one of the best. It's probably like a good C tier weapon. Can't do a lot with it. No. Yeah, you can tell that I'm used to like the fists in this game, and then what is it? Like the swords or something in the other game, because you can throw them, which makes it easier to do long range attacks. The sword you kind of just have to hope and pray. I'm wondering how long this run will take me because it always says, you know, like 25 minutes, but I think that doesn't include like when you're picking up boons and stuff, so it's probably more like 40 minutes for a run, which is not nearly as bad as a run on Breath of the Wild, so I'll take it because it'll be less for me to edit. Oh, finally we're getting a heart. If I can survive this round. I didn't realize how much harder this game was to play on a small screen. Because I'm just playing this on my computer, and it's, like, dinky. Which is actually funny, because I used to play it on my iPad back when it was on Netflix. But I discovered it's actually a lot easier to play this game with a controller, believe it or not, because you actually know what button you're hitting. When you played it on the Switch, it just had like the little button pads, and you had to just hit them and hope that you were hitting the right one. Oh no. I hate these. This one's gonna be all about dodging. Ah! It's hard to like talk while doing these kind of fights because I have to be like locked in the whole time. Whereas with like Breath of the Wild, I can like just wander around and chat. Oh look, I can do a gift, sure. Something I noticed while playing Hades 2 is that I didn't really do any like bonding with anybody in Hades 1, so there's a lot of things about this game that I missed out on. I wasn't counting the chambers, I have no idea which chamber we're at. I know this one is 15, I think, and that includes the final chamber. I don't actually know if I can beat Meg with this little health. That's probably going to be where I get cooked. I feel like semi-adequate at playing these games when I'm not like filming myself, but when I'm filming myself and knowing people are gonna watch the way I fight, I feel so bad at playing these games. I know I should be dodging more than I do, but it's just hard. And matching buttons is just easier. Especially when I'm using a sword that I don't know how to use. Like with the fists, oof, I kind of have like a way that I play. But with the sword, I haven't used it in so long, I kind of just have to mash buttons. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I'm down to 2. Uh-huh. Okay, well. There we go. I failed. I didn't even get to Meg. It's been not even 10 minutes since I started this recording. So that tells you how bad I am at this game. Gosh, I thought Orpheus was over here for a second. I was like, we don't unlock him till later. We're doing great. Surely. Oh, that's it? Ah, okay. Fine. I think I got 1 key, so it's possible I can unlock another weapon. Yeah. Oh, but this one sucks. Yeah, no, I'm not using that. Great. Oh wow, they actually tells us that. The first time I played this game, I had no idea how to escape again. I ran around this room. I ran around the whole palace for like 10 minutes trying to figure it out. And he just tells us. Oh, okay, I got to 12, so that's not bad. It's not good either, but it's not bad. Yeah, I don't really know what to think because I feel like Hades 2 might be easier to play in the beginning, even though you have like fewer health. Because yeah, because I feel like the beginning weapon in Hades 2 might be better, but I don't remember what the beginning weapon is, so maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I guess yeah, I guess I'll finish. Actually, no. You know what? I'll play for like another 30 minutes and then we'll call it good. We'll see how far I can get in 40 minutes of play. So I don't really feel like sitting here all day and playing video games. I'm like 40 pages from finishing the Fellowship of the Ring, and I told myself I was gonna try to finish it tonight. So I think I'm gonna like probably finish this video, maybe edit it, and then do something. I don't know, because it's Sunday right now, so I'm probably not going to post today. Because last time I posted on a Sunday, that didn't go well. I think probably for my next video, I'm gonna go back to playing Breath of the Wild. I just wanted to play something else today because I just wasn't in the mood for Breath of the Wild. Yeah, we're not really to the point right now where we're meeting like side characters in this game, but this game is like really fun if you know a lot of Greek myths because there'll be a lot of side characters that you recognize that you wouldn't really recognize otherwise. Because like obviously people recognize most of the gods because Greek mythology is just very popular, but the lesser known myths, like this isn't really a good example, but like Orpheus and Eurydice are in here, and that's fun to see. But I know a lot of people do know that myth, so they probably would recognize the characters. Ah, oh, my first hit! And I still haven't been counting chambers, so I have no idea how many chambers in Warrior are. I'll probably put it up when I'm editing, but for now it doesn't help me. I don't know, some of the boss fights in this game are actually harder than the ones in Hades 2. I don't know if that was intentional because Hades 2 has two different, like you can go up and you can go down, which means there's a lot more fighting to do. And like the bosses in the overworld are actually harder than the ones when you're going down under. Cerberus is the third boss fight in that game, and he's really easy to beat. But in this game, I think it's the Minotaur and Theseus, maybe? And they are so hard to beat. Like, honestly, sometimes I think they're harder to beat than Hades is. And Hades has two phases. I remember when Hades 2 first came out, and I was like trying to figure out what the plot was, and it was pretty clear that Persephone and Hades were back together, and I was like, what? This can't take place in the same universe that the other game takes place in. It does, somehow, but it's like the most convoluted plot ever. Man, when did I take that much damage? Yeah, I'm curious if any of you guys have played this game, because I know it's not like an unpopular game, but I haven't met a lot of people who've actually played the game. I know people like watching gameplay. I know people have like wanted to play the games but haven't played it, especially since it went off Netflix. Because when it was on Netflix, it was a lot easier for people to like access it. But we had to pay. I think the Switch version was $45, so that definitely makes it less accessible for people. This run is just going to be Athena heavy, I guess. That can be a gift and a curse to have runs that are heavy on a specific god. Because sometimes their boons do really well together, and sometimes they just have the worst boons ever. Dang. That was a close one. No! Oh no. Thought I was getting better at dodging than that. Okay. You know, I just realized, I think we were in the middle of watching the Canada versus South Africa game. Guess I'll just have to find out afterwards how that went. Because I've been trying to keep up with a lot of the World Cup games. Kind of. Not all of them, obviously, because that would be insane. But I've been watching Norway and the US, because those are my two teams. And then I've just been watching whatever's been on TV pretty much. Do I want a key? No. Not at the cost. I'm fighting a boss fight. I'm like really hoping Norway makes it farther in the World Cup. I think they're kind of expected to, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes, because some of the teams have actually been really good. Although I think the main reason Norway lost to France because they pulled all their good players. This probably doesn't mean anything to anyone who's not been watching the World Cup, but it's been kind of crazy, especially as someone who's not into soccer. It's been kind of crazy to watch. Oh, I made it! Yo! I am undoubtedly not going to beat her, but we did make it to chamber number 15.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had...
Your father sent me.
I'll have to go the painful way.
And then after.
Oh my gosh, already?
Here's my way.
Okay, wait. I don't know. I know Meg is one of the easier ones. Personally, I think Tisiphone is the easiest. I hate fighting the other one. I don't remember what her name is. I'm blanking. I think Meg is like in the middle though. Okay, this actually isn't going too horribly. Oh boy. Okay. Never mind, it is going horribly.
Cheers for that, Meg.
Okay, we'll maybe do 1 or 2 more runs, and then we'll call it quits. I don't think I'm gonna make it past Meg today. Never say never, but I don't think it's happening. I'm wondering wondering if this game is like replaying it if it would be a lot easier if I go play on my other account. I kinda want to replay the game though, just to see how long it takes me to build up to a good build, I guess. Because the farther along you get, the more upgrades you have, just like at the beginning of the game. And that is mighty helpful when you're trying to like actually beat the game. Yeah, you know this game isn't very popular because I was taking, I think it was a coding class last semester, and like I mentioned this game in one of the discussion boards, and you know, none of the guys had heard of it. I was like, really? I know you guys play video games. Like, you guys all just play, I don't know. What do you guys play? World of Warcraft and League of Legends. It's just like crazy to think. I know this game is not just on the Switch. I don't know where it started though, because it is an indie developer. It's definitely their most popular game though, so, and rightfully so. It is a great game. If anyone has not played this game, I would completely recommend it. It's one of my favorite games. There's just something about a dungeon crawler that's just so much fun to play. Especially because this one, it's got like moving chambers, so you don't play the same chambers every time you play it, which makes it way more fun if you're really bad at the game.
No use.
Hello. Oh man, I forgot I forgot about the plot in this game. Plot in this game kind of goes crazy hard, but you have to like work to actually figure out what the plot is, because you have to be interacting with characters on pretty much every single run. Oh my god. Stop going over the lava, I can't follow you there. And I don't remember which one is the cast. Ah, figured it out. And then I instantly forgot which button it was. Okay, well, it didn't matter, I guess. Ooh, Artemis. Ah, are you kidding me? Character changes from game 1 to game 2 are actually really interesting. I feel like I'm not the best person to play this kind of game, like, online, because I know a lot of people who do this game, like, they play it to show people how to do builds, and I'm not a builder. I don't make builds when I'm trying to beat the game, I just play the game. I think I've tried to do builds before, it's just like, it just makes the game more complicated, especially if you don't get the ones you want. In Hades 2, they have like trials where like it'll give you specific builds, and some of those just like really suck. I think there's one that'll only give you Hera and Zeus boons, which is horrible because like Zeus has great boons, but most of Hera's boons are not good. And sometimes you'll get a boon where it will just switch all of your Zeus boons to Hera boons. It's horrible. Those are probably like the worst kind of runs you have to try to do. I like well, another one of them is like Poseidon, and his are hit or miss. Some of his are really good, but if you get the wrong boons, you have a horrible build, and it makes the game a lot easier to lose. I haven't tried doing building in this game because they don't really have a mechanic that teaches you how to do that in this game, and so it's less, I wouldn't say less intuitive, because it's not really intuitive in the other game either, but it's just less part of the game, I guess. Really hope the sound is like sounding correct on this, because I plugged in my capture card today and it just wouldn't pick up anything from the Switch, so I had to re-download everything and I had to mess around with the volume again. I'm like hoping it worked, because I tested it like 6 times. I can never be sure that's my tests are what it'll sound like when I'm done, especially if my mic's not working, which I'm hoping it is right now, because last time I procrastinated editing my video for like a week because I was so upset that the end cut out and I have to re-record some of it. And then it took me like 20 minutes when I actually went back and looked at it. It wasn't that serious, but I don't know. The good thing is I got a new editing software, and the editing software works way better than it did, like the other editing software did. So I'm having a lot easier time editing now. Okay, we got back to Meg. See what I can do this time. With 100 health instead of 70 or something.
Oh, hello.
Ever stubborn, aren't you?
Your whip's not been on.
Maybe persistence will.
Oh man. I can dodge it! See, as you guys can see, I'm horrible at dodging. It's like my biggest downfall. Oh, I missed the fists. I'll never forget the first time I finally beat her. I thought I died, because it does kind of the same cutscene just with her instead. And so I was like, oh man, I died, and then I didn't. I have yet to not die yet. So let's see what she gave us, because it's probably better than Athena's. Let's be honest here. Oh, I have a Death Defiance now. Oh my gosh, that's gonna make this run better. Not probably by a lot, but it'll make it better. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, that's good. I already have 4? Sure.
Open up.
I don't remember how to use the spear, but we'll figure it out. Okay, I think we're gonna call this our last run today, because it's already been half an hour, and my back is hurting.
God's my fight.
I can't remember whose boons are the best in this game, because I feel like maybe Demeter is the best, but we don't see her until a lot later. Which makes sense. They wait to give you the good boons until you've played a lot of the game. I can never figure out like what the triggers are for certain things in these games, because you'll play it one way and then that just, like, a lot of the time you don't go back and play it another way and realize what was similar. Especially how long it takes to like beat this kind of game. Like some games I played, you can realistically like 100% them in probably a week if you just do nothing but game. But this is the kind of game that it's got hours of content. Like honestly, you probably could play this game forever. Like I completed Hades 2. I completely beat the game, but there's still more stuff you can do in the game. I think they did come out with like an upgrade recently, which is like it added new content. Even so, I haven't completed all of the content before that, and I've been playing the game since November. So it's been 8 months now or something since it came out, or maybe it's 7. I know people have completed like 100% of the game, which is crazy to me. I can't even imagine spending that much time playing that game. I don't even know that I'd want to like do 100% of the game, because I feel like at some point I would just get bored and want to start over again. Man, I'm doing horrible at dodging this round. I think this weapon is better than the sword, though, so we'll take it. I can throw this one at least, which makes a lot better for long range. It's not making better at dodging, though. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? We'll do it. Zeus boons are really good in both games. That is one of the boons that you always want to get, because lightning will do a heck of a lot for you, believe it or not. Uh-oh. Just like closed my recording page. Oh no, no. think I hit the trackpad by accident. Okay, well, that did not help me at all. This is not going well for me. Man, this is so much easier. Maybe I'll use the spear from now on, until I get the fists anyways. Oh no, I feel like this is glitching. That's not good. Maybe I'm just that powerful.
This can unlock a weapon back at home. Charon's shop.
Well, don't mind if I do. I love Charon. He never utters a single word, and yet he says so much.
Hey there, Meg.
Okay. You know what? I just realized every so often I probably should be checking and making sure my mic is actually on. Ugh. See, Death Defiance didn't help me at all. In fact, it made me worse. Alright, well, what have we determined?
Oh, you win this round, Meg.
Played 5 rounds of this, and... Not 5. I played 4 rounds of this, and I didn't even beat Meg a single time. Okay. Well. Look at that. I think we got to 15.
I will be stuck here for life.
So, yeah, we've learned I'm also bad at this game. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna call it quits there. I will hopefully have this video out by Thursday or Friday, maybe? And I'm hoping to film another video or 2 this week that I'll post in the next 2 weeks. I'm trying to limit myself to posting 1 video a week, but... I don't know. Guess we'll see. I'm not making any promises, because every time I think about recording, I just don't want to record. So, we'll see. Alright. Guess I will see you guys next time.